I did chat on Elvis Presley long lost footage, but I know the signal wasn't very good. So, oh God. Welcome to the UK. I've got the Elvis vest on that Teresa and Tony got me. Thank you guys. They've bought me a few very cute little gifts. Many of you have bought me gifts. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Louis. Happy birthday to me. Now, obviously, it's Mindy Miller's birthday as well. So special happy birthday to Mindy Miller. So this video is specifically going to be for... Hi, Teresa. Hi, Deborah. Is that another name? Zara. Hi, Zara. How are you? Hope you're well. So this video, this little live we're going to do now while I walk around Weston-super-Mare. I'm in Southwest UK. I'm on my birthday. I'm 58 today. I don't feel 58, guys. I feel 30. I feel younger than 30. I feel 25. I'm going to call this video A New Way Forward. A New Way Forward. So I hope everyone is well. I just want to really say thank you to everyone for all the gifts I've received. Some of you have sent me coffees, super thank yous. Seriously, guys, you've been very generous to me. I don't take for granted just how kind you guys are to me. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I've had hundreds of birthday wishes from all over the world, which is great, unbelievable. My wife can't believe the amount of birthday wishes I'm getting from, and gifts from you guys. Obviously, look at my TCB. Woohoo! Come on. Obviously, my Elvis vest. So I really do appreciate all the bits and bobs that you guys have been sending me, and I will treasure these items. Anyone, like I said, anyone that bought me a coffee, that was very kind of you. Oh, thanks, Cherie. Who's it? My niece is 16 today. Oh, sorry, I only just caught a glimpse of that message. It only lets me read messages for a few seconds. 2 seconds, maybe. So I got the sun in my eyes as well, so it's a bit awkward. I can see Teresa's on there, Debbie's on there. So I'm going to title this A New Way Forward. Now, obviously, you guys know I was talking to Mindy Miller for about an hour. And I really do take the advice she gave me seriously. You know, we had a good chat about... Hi, Lorna. We had a good chat about the dojo and all the experience that happened at the dojo. Obviously, it opened, then it closed. Hi, Yee, how are you? You know, the circumstances of the dojo became very messy, but Mindy Miller did say to me, you know, after talking to her for about an hour, that she wanted to remain neutral. She wished everyone well, and that she hoped for the best for the new dojo. She didn't take sides. She is a fan of Spa Guy and Trey and the Smiths. Everyone involved, she's a big fan of. She was there at the beginning. She did help open the dojo. She was invited to help, yeah. And there's a very good video that shows her doing the tour of the dojo. We're going to play part 2 of it later. We've already played part 1 of it. She did explain the history to me about the dojo, the Tiger Man dojo, you know, where Elvis did karate. She sort of made me understand all the ins and outs of it, you know. She put me right on a few things so when I do my reviews of the dojo, that I understand the whole story, the full picture. But ultimately, she wishes everyone well and wants the dojo, the Tiger Man dojo, Spa Guy, his Tiger Man dojo, the one that's just reopened recently in the last few days. She wants it to be a success. I'm pretty sure Ginger Alden's going to be there soon. So at the end of the conversation, when I was chatting with Mindy, I'm honoured that Mindy even talks to me. Obviously, she was one of Elvis's girlfriends. Mindy Miller, Elvis is one of Elvis's girlfriends, talking to me, Louis in the UK, sat in his kitchen, blows me away that these important Elvis people talk to me. I'm always honoured that these people take the time to talk to me. You know, Mindy Miller and many other people, by the way. I've spoke to some very important people in the Elvis world, in the Elvis community. I just feel honoured that people even know who I am. A lot of the time, guys, I'm surprised these people even know who I am, yeah? So, someone's just woke up. Pat, hi Pat. Hi Terry. I'm just starting to see some of your messages. So this is it, the new way forward. So I did say to Mindy Miller, what do you think about the way I defend Elvis? I've had a lot of backlash, I've had a lot of drama. It's been a very difficult road. We've had a very tough road. As I said earlier, it all seemed to go very well at first. We were running Defending Elvis. We had chosen the new name, Defending Elvis. Changing the name of our channel from Louis' World of Elvis or Elvis Daily Planet, we had a couple of names, to Defending Elvis was a big deal, guys. Now, I never for a second, thanks Jen, I never for a second thought that changing the name of my channel to Defending Elvis, Fans Want the Truth, was going to have the impact that it had. Yeah, sorry, I can't see your comments at the moment. The sun's in my eyes, yeah? I really never, is that Angie? Hi Angie. Seriously guys, I never for a second thought that, so you think about it, we changed the name to Defending Elvis. It was Team Elvis that chose the name. Many of you don't know because you weren't there at the beginning. This is like a year ago, 13 months ago. So the reason I started considering changing the name is because we were getting hundreds of comments of people trying to defend Elvis, trying to defend, trying to talk about all the wrongdoing of many people. Obviously, Priscilla was the standout one, but there were many other things, Memphis Mafia, stuff like that. So we were getting hundreds of comments of fans that have been passionately trying to defend Elvis for decades. Don't forget, I'm new to this. I'm new. There is a couple of other YouTube channels defending Elvis, not many. And no one defends Elvis the way we do, because we do it every day. That's what makes us different. The fact we are a daily show that defends Elvis, that exposes the wrongdoing to Elvis. I always say the same thing. Elvis can't defend himself. I say that again and again. We have to jump up as fans to defend him. So we take this big decision. We publicly change the name of our channel to Defending Elvis, the name that was chosen by Team Elvis, by the fans. The fans chose the name Defending Elvis. It wasn't my decision then what to call our channel. It was a joint decision. Some of you were there, yeah? Now, to be honest with you, I just thought once we changed the name, I could start responding to all these comments, because we were getting a lot of comments. Exposing the wrongdoing to Elvis, yeah? Exposing certain people, and I must admit, a lot were from Priscilla. So, once we changed the name to Defending Elvis, so we were reborn as a Defending Elvis channel, we then could tackle the topics. We could expose anybody that was trashing Elvis, that had betrayed Elvis, that was spreading lies about Elvis. We could expose the books. We could expose the biographies, the documentaries that were full of lies. We could expose, like the movie, Priscilla movie, the Sofia Coppola's movie Priscilla, which we all know does not reflect the true Elvis, that Lisa Marie did not want that film made. I'm going to turn around now. We could expose the lies, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes, of the book Elvis and Me that was released in 1985. We could discuss things like Elvis's divorce settlements. The second one with Priscilla was just horrible. It was like one of the, I actually think the second divorce settlement is one of the worst things that ever happened to Elvis. One of the worst things that Priscilla has ever done. So we could bit by bit try and show the world that Elvis wasn't controlling, did not groom Priscilla and tell her how to dress, walk, talk, think. We can tell the world that Priscilla was not a prisoner in Graceland, which is just ridiculous. Isn't it ridiculous that Priscilla says that Elvis was that she was a prisoner? It's just ridiculous, guys. It's just so unfair to Elvis. She had so much freedom, and we've proved it again and again. Then we could try and prove the fact that she didn't save Graceland. It wasn't her idea to open the museum. Yes, she did join in and jump on the bandwagon and took a lot of credit for it with Jack Sodden. So she did get involved, and I'm sure once it was an up and running business, you know, as a living museum, the success of it obviously was guaranteed by the fans who love Elvis, who support Elvis. They flocked to Graceland in their tens of thousands, becoming the second most visited tourist destination in the world. But it wasn't because of Priscilla. It was because of Elvis. It was because of Elvis fans. This is the bit that Priscilla gets wrong. She thinks that Elvis is remembered because she opened Gracelands. Or she was the front person, wasn't she? The decision to turn Elvis's Gracelands, Gladys's home, into a living museum was never Priscilla's. It was Memphis City were already planning it. You had Jack Sodden, Morgan Maxfield, who died in an aeroplane crash. It was all being planned. Vernon and Colonel Tom Parker, they were all involved in trying to plan the preservation of Elvis's Gracelands. They knew about all of the memorabilia and archives that had been saved by Elvis, his family, by the Colonel. Remember, they were getting a lot of visitors to the graves every morning. I think between 7:30 and 8:30, the fans were allowed for free to visit the graves. Yeah. So that was a real strong indication that the living museum, if Graceland was opened as a museum, it was going to be a massive success. They knew it was a sure thing, guys. So then Priscilla jumps on the bandwagon. Now, there's complications concerning the divorce. No, not the divorce. The will, the last will. Elvis's last will. We know that Elvis didn't want Priscilla in the will, yeah? But Vernon makes a decision to make Priscilla co-executor on behalf of Lisa Marie. So basically,